On September 26, 1774, a little boy named John Chapman was born in Leominster, Massachusetts. As he grew up, he became known as Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny's life was hard. His father left to fight in the Revolutionary War when Johnny was very young. His mother and baby brother died before Johnny was 2 years old.
By the time Johnny grew 6, his father had remarried. Newville was settled in Long Meadow, Massachusetts. Within 10 years, there were 10 new brothers and sisters for Johnny.
Johnny, will you go pick some apples from the orchard? I think that I would like to make some applesauce for dinner tonight.
My favorite, sure.
Johnny went out to the orchard and returned a few minutes later. He handed the apples to his mother.
Tomorrow I would like to start picking all the apples. After all, winter will be here soon, and I want to store as many as we can in the cellar. I want to have plenty of apple butter and apple pie when it is cold and snow.
Sure, Mom, I'll do that first thing in the morning. I should have them all picked in a couple of days. I think I'll go out and play.
Johnny loved to play in the woods. It was so quiet compared to his noisy house. He loved animals and just about everything in nature. The animals liked him too.
One day when Johnny was a little older, he announced to his family that he's going away. I want to travel west and plant apple trees. New settlers are moving to Ohio. I want them to have beautiful apple orchards like we have here. I will bring seeds from the cider mills. I'll be far right. You know I am very glad my family lives in the woods.
Johnny's parents did not want him to go, but they knew that Johnny loved being outdoors and that he knew how to take care of himself. They also knew that he loved apples and that every seed he planted turned into a wonderful apple tree.
Well, okay, and don't forget to write to us. Bye, Johnny. Good luck. Johnny walked hundreds of miles through the Pennsylvania forest. He cleared land and planted apple orchards. One day while he was chopping a tree, he noticed 3 Indians watching him curiously.
Hello there. I am planting apple trees. Here, try them.
Okay, let's see.
After that, Johnny was good friends with the Indians.
Another time, he came up upon a gang of woodsmen. They tried to get Johnny to wrestle with them, but Johnny outsmarted them.
Hey, do you like to wrestle? We're the best. I bet you can't beat us.
I have a better idea. Let's have a tree chopping match. Let's see who can chop the most trees.
Sounds like fun.
Well, that was an easy way to clear the way. Look at them. They're all exhausted.
During the next few years, John continued to move westward. Whenever he ran out of apple seeds, he hiked back to the eastern side of Texas to get more seeds. Before long, John's plantings were spread across the state of Ohio.
Few pioneer families started to arrive.
Say, what are those little trees?
Apple trees. Here, take one. Here's one for you too. Soon you will have apple orchards and apples to eat every day. Have an apple.
Thank you. Delicious.
Thanks. What's your name? Do you have any stories?
Of course, I am John Chapman. I will tell you some stories tonight. Right now, I'm going to see if you're not talking anymore.
Your name should be Johnny Appleseed.
John went out of his way to help his new neighbors. He helped build their cabins at night. He gathered all the children together and told them about his adventures. Sometimes he read stories from the Bible. Soon they were all calling him Johnny Appleseed.
In 1812, the British incited the Indians to join them in a war against the Americans. Johnny did not like to see his friends fight. One time he even warned the settlers when he thought they were in danger.
After the war, everyone wanted Johnny to build a house for himself so he could live among them. But Johnny wanted to go back to live in the woods, in the forest that he loved. However, sometimes he back for a visit.
When he was gone, people would tell their favorite stories about him. Sometimes they would exaggerate a bit. For example,
I remember when he was
snake bit his foot, but his feet are so tough from walking it did not go through.
That's nothing. I remember when he tended a wounded wolf and then kept it as a pet.
You should have seen him playing with the bear family.
As the years passed, Ohio became very crowded. So Johnny moved to Indiana and continued to plant apple orchards there.
In March of 1845, when Johnny was just over 70, he became sick for the first time in his life. He took shelter in a sailor's cabin, which in a few days he died.
Curiously, Johnny's stories continued to move westward without him. People said they saw him in Illinois and Missouri. Others were certain he had planted trees in California. In fact, just today we thought someone who looked like Johnny Appleseed. He dragged the sack right out our door and ran away. Let's see what's inside. Wow, maybe it was Johnny. Look at all these apples.